Okay, hello there. I'm Dennis. I made a major decision, as a matter of fact. I made a decision to take my EndeavourOS installation on the T3500, which is BIOS boot. I decided to take the EndeavourOS and put it on this machine right here, which is a Dell Optiplex 790. And this is EndeavourOS running the 518 kernel. And I decided to put that on this machine in order to give it a permanent place in my space. And I've been working in it. I installed it yesterday, as a matter of fact. And I've got all my programs installed. Everything works fine. OBS Studio, Kdenlive, Audacity. You do get the import audio out of or rip audio out of a video file, and you get the scroll bar, which is excellent. I got the system monitoring system set up, and I told it to remember the tab that was open the last time I closed it, and here this is. Performance summary here. Let's see what we're using. CPUs with OBS running. 36% average of the CPUs. Memory, we're using 1.4 gigabytes. I am going to turn the swappiness way down. I want it to use all the RAM before it starts trying to create some fake RAM on the hard drive. So I'm going to turn the swappiness, probably, if my memory serves me right, it's set at 60, and I'm going to reduce that to 10. I may not ever see a performance issue, but if I do, like I said, I want it to use all the RAM much faster than to put it on a hard drive, which is what it does. All right, we close this out. And like I said, I've just really been enjoying EndeavourOS as far as Arch Linux goes. I got the bare minimum of what EndeavourOS offers. And apparently this wallpaper came with it. And apparently the new name now is Neo. It's Artemis Neo. Didn't know that. But like I said, I installed this yesterday. It went through all the upgrades. I did install BAU, BAU8, as a AUR helper, package manager, basically. I gave it a fair shot. I should have recorded what I did with it, but I didn't. I gave it a pretty fair shot, looked around, and there was some things that I couldn't. For instance, when you'd bring it up, it would show you all the installed programs, but it wouldn't show you what's not installed unless you searched for a package. Then it would show you. Well, sometimes I want to know what's not installed, not what is installed. And so I decided to get rid of it, and I did put in Palmac, which now it'll be real slow booting up. Is there an about right here? Yeah. This is Palmac AUR, and it's managing ALPMs, AUR packages, flat packs, and snap support. I just put it on here basically. I don't know. Sometimes it's easier, like for instance, to look for a game in here than it is to actually look for it, search for it in a terminal. You get more information right here. Once you learn the packages and what they're called, for instance, GIMP, GIMP, you know that's what you install. Firefox, etc. But if you don't know those names, then you're in trouble. And it's going to take some research online on the internet, trying to find out what packages are called that do what you want them to do. For instance, Nero, older Windows user would recognize Nero burning software right off the bat. But now, you're talking to somebody and you mention K3B or Racero, they're going to say, what is that? And that's kind of the whole advanced learning part of Linux. I still run across packages that I like that I didn't know even existed, learning the new names of them and stuff such as that. one feature of EndeavourOS, I've kind of gotten used to it. At first, I didn't know how I felt about it, having glances, a shortcut for glances right here in your taskbar, but I kind of got used to it, and I'm going to leave it there. If I don't like it, I know how to get rid of it. At 1.4 gigs we're using. This is glances, by the way. So, back to my menu. Everything I've installed works flawlessly, just like I would expect it to. I even installed boxes out of their quick start installer thing. It works fabulously. I was able to install OpenSSH server or not open. Yes, SSH is installed by default. I was able to activate that and SSH into another Arch BIOS. No, I did this one in UF. I used a bridge connection right here and SSH'd into it and just copied and pasted to install that. And I still got the BIOS, the ISO is still in place. I hadn't got that far. Like I said, I just installed this yesterday and started playing it around. You see Ubuntu, I said Ubuntu proper because this is their flagship, the GNOME desktop and all that. I haven't looked at it in quite a while, and since I'm being attracted to the base, what everybody else is using for a base to create their own spins of Debian, Arch, whatever, Gentoo even. So this will be the base system, and I've already got it set up, and I'm probably going to install it today just to kind of look around in it. I don't know, probably won't ever go anywhere, but I'm gonna look at it, and it is GNOME, so I'm gonna have to. I kind of feel like I should know something about how to navigate through GNOME. In that way, if I ever have a Linux user friend, then I'll be able to navigate or help them navigate somewhat through the GNOME desktop. I probably will never know everything about GNOME desktop. I'm still learning about the Xfce desktop, and I've been using that for years now. Anyway, that's just a real quick channel update. Everything is on this Octoplex 790. EndeavourOS is running it. I'm recording with the microphone and the video camera, and I haven't seen any problem. I'm kind of looking forward to leaving this on this machine right here and using it probably pretty much daily. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dennis. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And I've already got 700 plus, and that is totally amazing. I would have never, ever thought that. So I appreciate all that. I really do. You just don't know how well I do appreciate that in my mind. If I could do something for each and every one of you guys, I would gladly do it. So anyway, that's going to do this video. Thank you so much for watching EndeavourOS. Give it a try. That's my recommendation. If you're interested in Arch Linux, there are other Arch spins out there that will give you even more stuff behind the backgrounds than this. One that comes to my mind is Easy Archer. When you install Easy Archer, you're getting a whole lot of codecs, transcoders, and file system, this, that, and the other. You're just getting a huge array of stuff that's going to work in the background that will allow you to work, be productive, or whatever it is you do on a computer. And Endeavor is a spin, and it's providing a lot of the same stuff. So I'm not saying this is the only one. I'm saying this is one worth looking at, becoming familiar with how Arch does things. Okay, once again, peace out, guys. Bye.